It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 20.
My first conference game.
Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past. From the Seahawks to the Supersonics, there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is they've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCLA Bruins offense will start this game off with the football. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire.
Throw the ball, bro.
Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Fucking 500 passing yards a game. That's why nobody wants to come out of school.
Drums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Going for it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
You gotta guard him.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on 3rd down, shadowed their own goalpost, needing some breathing room.
Bro, how are you gonna guard him from
To
over
the
there?
air, it's Duggar. Under fire. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right?
Don't the end zone boys, aren't they,
this is step one.
aren't they in Tennessee?
So I think you're
Oh, okay.
You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for
just
these other
lost.
teams.
Coming straight off the loss.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams,
the
players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Must have been after a game. Get in there, sorry ass boy.
Get it in a mere inches away from Pater. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play.
But it's always next year with you, man.
Hear yourself thinking here.
It's always next year. You was the #1 team.
Touchdown, Bruins.
It's supposed to be this
First
year.
score of the game goes up. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Let's go.
Next year.
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys,
We in year 11.
every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Missouri came through with a lunch pail
I got you next week.
and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact is wasn't ever really in question.
Bro,
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was
always
no
next year with you,
the
man.
agony and ecstasy of
Count the
college
natties I got,
football,
bro.
fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there.
I'm about
They'll knock
to blow
it
these
down
dudes
after
out
a
by
pickup of 1
1,000.
to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the
Press
Huskies
everybody
come to the
inside.
ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
And I see you play twice, my boy.
Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, you've been warming up for 10 seasons,
Here
boy.
with 2nd and short. Gives it to the back on the
Y'all
draw.
got a block, man.
He's
Just
brought
first down,
down,
man.
but it'll be enough for a first down.
Who's on it? I mean, that draw.
Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion.
You talking about with UNLV? My first year? I won 2 natties. What are you talking about?
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5
Have you even been to the playoffs? What are you talking about?
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because
You're the only coordinator. When I was a coordinator, I was winning. You are a coordinator now, and you haven't had any natties. So what's that mean?
Pressure coming. Got a little space.
Thought you had a point.
Before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket.
My first year as a coordinator, we won a natty.
He's not throwing it away.
You talking about
He's
next
not
year
sliding early.
still.
He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed.
My 3-year plan, I almost won 3 natties.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. It is loud in here.
Literally almost 3-peated.
Get a stop on 4th down. Trying to get it to the and that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and
Ain't no
goal
trophies
from
for that.
the 7. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Let's it go to the end zone.
Get the fuck out the way.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the
That's a pass.
what a disastrous play.
Bruh, I swear we got the worst.
The 40, at the 30, the 10.
Isis.
I would challenge it. It's a throw.
Yes.
But this game's too stupid to realize.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you this.
Bruh. Throwing the ball. Literally threw the ball. Bro, that's a throw. That's a throw.
And he takes it back for a long touchdown.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff.
Hey, this quarterback, he's a star, but, bro, you better get benched for the other guy.
After that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision.
He got a fucking interception and a fucking fumble for a touchdown. Right? First quarter.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Throwing right.
Okay.
Wide open downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
I'm glad he's fucking
and they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington.
What about them safeties on the top?
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
Get upfield.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down. And
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for room. It's Wells. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes
he tosses one.
What are you jogging for? I'll take it, though, Kiki. Jogging.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count.
Oh, the ball!
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The
Bruins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Sends it downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Oh, Kiki, get you another one.
Result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Fuck is Hunt?
Back to pass, it's Duggar.
Just wide open.
Makes the catch.
Good hit, though.
Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22.
My team needs some more intelligence, bro. That was year one, but they ain't figuring it out.
Short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end.
12, you could have got that.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense.
I'm going to try underneath. I don't know if that's going to work.
And use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Looking for the end zone.
Nice pick. Beautiful pick.
An early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of this.
Compressed swing.
UCLA will go back to
work on offense. Got it hot.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39.
I don't like it. Throw it over there.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback touch pass on the Jets.
Come on, bro.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Come on, give me a little.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
Give me a drag, man, all the way across.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Intercepted on 1st.
Fucking stick, bro.
It's all about making plays. And this
he's on 5-2, so y'all can give up 1,000 yards on this play.
He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looks everybody.
Running back searching for a hole.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little
blocking, bro.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Well, I'll throw fade on this side, too.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Good.
Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Makes a grab over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Bro, it's not what I'm telling him to do.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. He wants to change this route.
6'5", I want you to run the fade. Bro, we're beating them. It should be a little quieter in here.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Okay.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. 3 straight misfires.
How far
has
they
left
play
them
off a slant.
staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target over the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, let me know if y'all on the block today,
man.
man.
This defense, complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
What the fucking field goal,
on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play.
My kicker's so sorry.
This kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want
my kicker can only kick 30 yards.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Duggar. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense going to stop the clock with it.
Bro, I am confused. Where is my middle linebacker? He's a star who never gets in a game. Who's a starter? Brady. Middle linebacker.
They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The snap sets up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They kick it away on fourth down. Return's going to get it up around
Still don't block the one fast guy.
Down at the 49-yard line. Offense in an empty set. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Going for it all.
Touchdown, son.
They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
The Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Why is he not in on nickel?
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end.
Block, bro.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Hits the accelerator to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last one. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
It's so hard to force fumbles.
I like that.
When you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the big fella to the corner. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight.
Well, ain't gonna change the direction.
Return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it wasn't an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And you thought maybe in this second half, this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
He was hoping for a little
Man,
more
you have some change of direction.
They're able to get him down at the 45. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Fades, watch those fades.
Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback.
Bro, you got to put the fucking ball there, bro.
Away with that throw. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. A strike downfield. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide,
start blocking nobody at all. I like that, guys.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at
Kraken,
the 6,
if you hurt,
the
get the
defense
fuck out the
feeling the
game.
heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
You did.
Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
52, Washington, 7.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
Fumble.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To throw, it's Duggar. Here's a heat. Slings it downfield.
I'll try to get that.
To the left. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big
Good
chunk
job,
play,
Brady.
and it's right back at him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Put that boy in the game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Hey, who got that guy across the map?
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
We'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, they're after him. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do,
sub your
guys.
ass
They've
out,
got to
put the other
knock this
guy in.
quarterback
Y'all gonna
down to the
fuck up
ground. He's
like
already
that.
thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Duggar.
Why is there nobody over
To the
there?
marker, it's Wells. Powers through. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Off the play fake. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his feet to...